Hi, welcome back, Capricorns, to Insights with Spirit with Nastasia. Thank you so much for being here with me and allowing me to read for you. I'm going to be doing something a little bit differently this time. I'm going to use my Hobbit deck, which is a gorgeous deck. If you've never seen it, welcome. So I'm going to, I have it angled down so that you can see the cards. And I know that people like to see the cards, so I just wanted to be able to show you these beautiful cards. And I'm also going to be using the Psychic Tarot for the heart for the overall energies of the month and also the outcome. Alright, so let's get into this. I've already pre-shuffled, but I'm going to ask the question and shuffle on camera this time. So here we go. What are the love energies for Capricorn for the month of September 2015? Love reading for Capricorn for September 2015. 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 September 2015. Love reading for Capricorn for September 2015. All right, let's flip over the cards. So the card that popped out for you was Death in reverse. All right. Ooh. Okay. Yes, sirree. Capricornians. Capricornians, for the first week of September, coming in is the Death card in reverse. A lot of you Capricorns have been going through a huge transformation for the whole year. I feel like the whole year of 2015 has been an amazing but trying time for us Capricorns to find our truths and to live completely from our truth. So the Death in reverse to me says you're coming out of that. You're coming out of that death that, you know, you guys have learned and we had the Tower a lot in our spreads for the past few months. And finally, it is coming for a reason. This death that we, let go of some of our behaviors, some of our insecurities, you know, some of our patterns of believing, okay? And now we're rising up. We're rising up from this death. And we're walking into the new dawn as a new spiritual being. We have gone through the ringer, and nothing is going to hold us back anymore. We may still have, little mundane trials day to day, but for the most part, we are coming out, especially, in our relationships. This is all about relationships. Whether it was things that we learned about our partner or things that we learned about ourselves that can't work anymore. We are reworking it, and we are rising from the dead, okay? We are rising from the ashes, like they say, the phoenix. The phoenix rises from the ashes, okay? And in the second week of September, you have the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands usually symbolizes swift movement, swift decision, messages coming to you, travel, whether that's overseas or just traveling, messages from overseas. This in the reverse signals to me just a bit of a delay. Just a little bit of delay, maybe in how fast we want this rebirth to come about in our relationships. And there is a rebirth. There will be a rebirth. Whether it's going to be a rebirth within a current existing relationship that has kind of been on the rocks for a while, or it is a rebirth of a new kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? A new outlook on relationships, okay? In the third position, or in the third week of September, we have the Seven of Wands upright. And this, to me, this has like a wolf. It looks like a wolf, and he's on fire. He looks kind of freaky to me. This signals to me that we emotionally, there's a lot of passion inside of us. There's a lot of drive, almost like our back is on fire to get what we need done and to make our relationship stronger. But sometimes the Seven of Wands can make us pretty defensive. Because we have to fight for what we want, fight for what we believe in. And we may feel alone, having to do all this by ourselves, standing up for ourselves and standing up for the truth of what needs to change or what needs to come about in a relationship. I see you speaking your truth. But don't be too harsh, Capricorn. I know sometimes our humor and our directness can cut a little bit sometimes, because we don't side skirt the issue. We usually lay it out on the table and say it how it is, which can cut a little bit. It can be like a wolf's bite almost to our partner. And we don't want to do that all the time. We want to soften it, because, if we bite and we don't soften it, it makes the other person want to be defensive. Makes the other person want to become rigid, because, it hurts what we're saying. It hurts what we're saying, even though it may be the truth. It can be spoken softly. And if they don't hear the answer, if they don't hear what we're trying to say, then that's a different story. But, it's positive, and it's the right thing to do, to stand up for yourself, but not so much to the point where you push the love of your life, or your potential partner, away. Because I know that us Capricorns, we have been going through a huge spiritual transformation since 2015, and we've been in this process for the past, like, 29 years, if not at least 7 years, of this hard aspect of ourselves that we have to somehow soften, but also get our message across that, hey, I can't do that anymore. And it makes us defensive. And when we are defensive, we cut people, we bite people, because I feel like our Capricornians, we haven't really been saying, we may have been, kind of keeping quiet, or avoiding what we need to say. Maybe we've been, not talking to the people that we should be telling what we need to tell them to. We've been avoiding the situation, because we know that every time we do confront the situation, it becomes a fight. And so I think that we've gone the other way and tried to avoid certain things, which is not good. We have to learn how to get what we need to say across and soften it to a point that it's just truth. And hopefully they receive it. If they don't receive it, fine, it's cool. Just move on. At least you spoke your truth. You don't have to cut or, say anything mean to the other person, or about, the situation, to make it swing in your favor. You just have to speak your truth, and speak it with complete confidence and complete love. It is what it is. So, yeah. 7 of Wands, try not to be too defensive. And you're ending the month with the Knight of Cups in reverse. Now this, this could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or even a Pisces in our Capricornian midst. Or he might be already in your life right now. Or this might be you. This might be, the Capricornian energy right now. Feeling so defensive and feeling like, we're coming through this death. We just died again. Something was revealed to us that just put the nail in the coffin. And now we're waiting for that message. We're waiting to hear something to help us live again. We're waiting on our partner. We're waiting on the divine to shed some light on this relationship. And us being defensive could also turn out to us being manipulative, okay? And we don't want to be manipulative. The Knight of Cups in reverse symbolizes to me a manipulative person. He's not upright, so he's not on his game. He is not balanced emotionally. He is probably addicted to some things. He's addicted to drowning his emotions out. This could very well, I feel like this is us. I feel like this is Capricorn. You know, through all this trying stuff, we just want to fade out. We just want to take that drink. We just want to take that smoke. We just want to, you know, fade out and not have to think about what is not balanced in our relationships. Because we're not getting the answer that we're waiting for. It's delayed. And we just died because we found out something. We found out something within ourselves, or we found out something within our partner that's not working anymore. And whether that is something that is hard to like fathom or hard to like incubate on, like it's just like, you know, it's like one right after another. But this is a test. This is a test. Because I feel like Capricorns, if you're not already in a relationship that you feel wholeheartedly, this is the one, this is it, it's coming. It is on its way, and that's why we are burning right now. We got to go through all these things, these lessons. We got to wait. We got to learn more patience. We got to learn how to be not so defensive and cut people. And we got to learn to, you know, hey, just because it's not going my way right now doesn't mean that I can just not be present by drowning myself out with drugs and alcohol. Or even a manipulative way of thinking. It could even be sex. Something that makes us feel good, that takes us and it makes us escape. We don't want to escape anymore. Because all escaping does is make the waiting process even longer, because you spend all that time escaping and you're avoiding what you need to do and what you need to see. We need to go within. We need to meditate. Okay? That is the only way I feel we can come out of this. Maybe some of us are afraid of being alone. I don't see anybody in your cards other than the eagle with the wolf, but I feel like we do feel like we're alone, but we're not. We have our animal friends. You know? They're always there for us to listen, to be comforted. So don't forget the animals, okay? When you are feeling alone. And to get to the outcome and also the overall energy of the month. So the overall energy, you guys got the 5 of physical in this card. I think it's physical. Which is also the 5 of Pentacles, which is also the poverty card. We are, I mean, this just goes off what I was saying. We feel alone. And in that loneliness, we don't know which way to go. Here, the full moon is up here, symbolizes everything's not being revealed to us right now. We've got to stay positive, eat well, which is, you know, chicken, fish, lettuce, vegetables. Eat light, and you won't feel so weighed down. Okay? We are not alone. She may be alone in this picture, but if you look closely, she's on a path to find home. And she is right about there. But she's caught up. She's looking at the moon, she's looking at this, she's looking at it, she's distracted. She's distracted and she doesn't see that right across the way is a home for her to come home to. And the light's on, it's waiting for her. Her love is waiting for her to come home. We need to stop being so distracted. Easier said than done. We have a light, but our light is dimming itself down. It's not really shining out, not like the moon. So remember that even in the bleakest, even in death, even in the darkness, there is a purpose and also a light. We just can't see it. Our eyes need to adjust. And also your overall outcome is continue to go within, continue to seek the truth, continue to do your spiritual work. You know, my spiritual work is partly doing this and trying not to escape. I'm a truth seeker, and I know you guys are as well. We're made to rip open that veil and find out exactly what the truth is. No more hiding in this shadowy self of ourselves, you know. It's not going to change if we do. We have a message. We have a story to tell through all of this experience. Don't forget. Thank you so much, everyone, for letting me read for you. I hope that this helps and it resonates with most of you. Please, if it does, please leave me a comment. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing. Please subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I would love to have you. Just remember, you are not alone. You are not alone. You have spirit guides constantly around you. You have animals, animal spirits, and you probably have animals in your home. Don't forget them. They don't forget you. I love you guys. Take care. All right. See you next month. Bye.